It is the last weekend before the election, and today we take a look at who will be representing the new House District 42A. The district covers western Plymouth and one precinct in Maple Grove. Republican Kathy Burkett and DFL candidate and Plymouth City Council member Ned Carroll are both on the ballot.
I'm Kathy Burkett, running to represent Plymouth 42A in the Minnesota House. Everywhere we turn, there's more bad news. Crime is up, inflation is up, and test scores are down. Listening to the concerns of people, I hear they love Plymouth and Maple Grove, but things on too many fronts have gone off track. I have more than hope. I have a plan. I will partner with and defend law enforcement to bring back safe streets in our neighborhoods. I will work to reduce taxes so you can keep more of your hard-earned money to help fight inflation. And to regain test scores, I will work to ensure every student has the opportunity to attain their full learning potential. To grow up and raise our family here, Plymouth was one of the best places to live. With your vote, we can bring that Plymouth back. Vote Kathy Burkett, 42A, Plymouth, Maple Grove. Thank you.
My name is Ned Carroll. Currently, I serve as an at-large member of the Plymouth City Council. It's been a privilege and honor to serve in this capacity for the last 8 years, and I look forward to continuing my service at the Minnesota House of Representatives in a new open seat. During my time on the council, I have focused on public safety, housing, environment, and public health. At the legislature, I will look to do the same and the critically important area of education. I'm prepared for this seat based on my professional background as an attorney. I'm prepared for it based on my educational background. I'm prepared for it having served as a legislative assistant in Washington, D.C. I'm prepared for it based on my experience working with our legislators on issues of importance to our district. I ask for your support and vote for Ned Carroll for Minnesota House.
State Representative 42B covers Plymouth east of Vicksburg Lane and Medicine Lake. The two candidates on the ballot are DFL incumbent Jenny Cleavorn and Republican challenger Jackie Schroeder. Here's what they had to say in their candidate statement.
I'm State Representative Jenny Cleavorn. Our conversations drive my work at the Capitol. The strong and trusting relationships I have built over the last 4 years are vital to meeting your needs and delivering results for you. Good legislation requires calm, steady leadership. When looking at the public record, you'll see my work in world-class education, public safety, climate and environmental protections, affordable health care, and protecting women's reproductive rights. I work with our communities, schools, and businesses to navigate these complex issues and find solutions that meet your needs and build a stronger, safer Minnesota. The most important thing I take to the Capitol is your voice. I'm State Representative Jenny Cleavorn, asking for your vote.
Hi, I'm Jackie Schroeder, and I'm running to represent Plymouth in the Minnesota House. I'm a former small business owner, wife, and mother of 7, including a son who is a police officer. I believe in Minnesota and have loved raising my family here. But a lot has changed in the last 2 years, and not for the better. Crime and the cost of living are out of control, and our education system isn't working for our kids or addressing the concerns of our parents. Here's what I'll do. I will fully support our police and get tough on crime. I will advocate for school choice, transparency in curriculum, and parental involvement. And I will vote to reduce your taxes. I encourage you to compare the candidates at jackie4mn.com. Let's make Minnesota strong. With your vote, I'll work to once again make Minnesota the best state in the country. Thank you.
And a reminder for you, too, that you can hear more from the candidates on your ballot on our website, ccxmedia.org. Just click on the election banner on the middle of the page. The City of Crystal has a new place for residents to dispose of their organics.
As residents use the green bags to collect their organics, they can bring it here 24/7, and all they gotta simply do is just open it up. You'll see there's a whole bunch of organic trash carts right there. Place their organic material right into the cart, and then the hauler will take it from there.
Earlier this summer, the city, as part of a joint powers agreement called the Hennepin Recycling Group, got a grant from Hennepin County to establish this space at 4848 Douglas Drive near the community center. Any person who lives, works, or plays in Hennepin County can sign up to drop off organics items here. You do have to register first, and then you will use green bags to dispose of organic waste.
One of the big reasons we're trying to expand organic recycling is not only because of Hennepin County rule change, but also because approximately 1/3 of all the trash, everything that goes into the trash, is organics.
Organics include items like fruit, vegetables, and meat remnants, but it also includes items like tissues, napkins, and pizza boxes. Since this organics recycling program started, 225 people have signed up, and the site averages 400+ pounds of organics collected each week. However, organics recycling does not include your pumpkins left over from Halloween. Those are considered yard waste. Pumpkins are considered yard waste because they have more in common with plants than food scraps. And they are also big. Their volume can make it tricky for compost site managers to properly balance the composition of carbon and nitrogen in compost piles. However, there are a few places where you can dispose of your pumpkins, like this drop-off spot in Brooklyn Park on Noble Avenue in Central Park. It's open until next Monday, November 7th. The pumpkins will then help the city in other ways.
We compost them at our environmental area here at the City of Brooklyn Park, and then we use that finished compost, basically vitamin-enriched dirt, on various different city projects where we might need a little boost.
And over in the city of Plymouth, you can dispose of your pumpkins, gourds, or apples at the Plymouth Maintenance Facility until November 14th. And finally, winning photographs from Plymouth.
Over the past 3 years as the Armstrong starting quarterback, Jamen Malone has led his team to 3 winning seasons and 2 section championship games. Jason Malone profiles Malone in this week's CCX Sports Spotlight.
Jamen Malone learned on the job.
Getting the experience early is a really big thing, and not having to just come in like blindly.
Malone was pulled up to varsity as a sophomore in the COVID-shortened 2020 season.
You got those 6 games that first year and you got some experience.
And is now in his 3rd year as Armstrong's starting quarterback.
First couple games as a sophomore, I came in really nervous, just not really knowing what I was going to do. And by, I'd say, game 4, I was already like with the team, just as like mentally prepared as them, not getting nervous anymore.
Malone can scoot and sling, burning opposing defenses through the air or on the ground. Through 9 games this season, Malone passed for more than 1,000 yards and 14 touchdowns and rushed for 370 yards. Malone is also surrounded by dynamic playmakers like running back Reggie Carter and wide receiver Marquand Tucker, Malone's favorite target.
Malone looking deep toward Tucker. He's going to throw it for him, and he's open. It's a touchdown. 40-yard perfect strike, Jamen Malone.
Just his route running and his speed are just, they don't compare to anybody else.
I just know it's going to be automatic, a touchdown. I'm always open. When I see him take them steps, I see it float, I'm like, yeah, it's already a touchdown.
Malone is not a loquacious person by nature.
He's a quiet kid and doesn't say a whole lot.
But quarterbacks have to lead. And on game night, Malone takes charge.
In the games, my intensity makes me be a vocal leader. Like in practice, I'm more of just showing I'm a leader just by my actions and stuff. But in the game, yeah, I'm a vocal leader. I'll get my guys up when they're down and just keep them straight mentally.
Malone also plays hockey for the Armstrong Cooper Co-op.
Malone shooting and he scores!
A sport he's actually played longer than football.
Fast paced, you're in the game at most of the time and you get to hit, so it's fun.
Armstrong's deep playoff run is the perfect ending for Malone, especially since he's not planning to play college football.
Kind of lost the drive to go play at the next level.
Malone wants to go to trade school and possibly train to be an electrician. Of course, there's college interest for a player with Malone's talent, but he's at peace with his decision.
I've kind of came to the conclusion that I don't think it's for me to keep going and just to start a different path in my life.
I just love him. He's an awesome guy, and so do what you want to do. Be happy, right? There's a lot of other things in football. And we talk with our football program, and right, I love this game, and I've been doing it a long time, and we talk about, football is life, and I don't believe that for 1 second. And so Jamin's got a lot of great things he can do in the future, and if he chooses it not to be, whether it's football or hockey or sports, and he wants to do something else, you know, he's going to be awesome at it. So I'll back him all the way on that one.
For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm Jason Malolo.
Thanks, Jason. We will have highlights of Armstrong's section final game against Cooper Monday on CCX. The state Class 5A quarterfinal round game featuring the Section 5 champion is next Saturday afternoon at Osseo High School. Also coming up Monday on CCX, more highlights from section football, plus state cross country as we head into state tournament week in both football and volleyball. And believe it or not, the first games in girls hockey come up as soon as Thursday for a few local teams. That's all for sports. I'm John Jacobson.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay. My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my granny bird and all my friends at school.
Yeah.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.